What is cloning? Cloning is a production of genetically identical copies of a biological organism. Most of the cloning that is done is artificial cloning, and it is done with organisms that produce sexually rather than asexual. Organisms that are single celled, which produce asexual, naturally clone themselves through reproduction. Another time cloning occurs naturally is when identical twins are born within humans or other mammals. Why is cloning a topic of interest? Artificial cloning is a topic of interest because scientists are trying to find replacements for things such as organs and tissue for people who need transplants. A lot of the times when patients have to go through this transplant process, they're putting their bodies at risk of possible rejection of that organ or skin graft. Our bodies do this as a form of defense against anything that is foreign. This is usually how the body reacts against things such as viruses or foreign bacteria. When the body's immune system attacks transplants, the patient becomes at risk of other infections and never healing properly. What we know so far. What we know about cloning is that it's being used to create animals and plants, but it is not yet subject to humans because of controversial issues.
Controversial effect of cloning. Reproductive cloning is expensive and highly inefficient. More than 90% of cloning attempts fail. Cloned animals have a more composed immune function and are at a high risk of infection, so in turn, the cloned animals have a lower life expectancy. Effects on humanity. Negative effects on humanity. Would cloned people be more prone to disease as cloned animals are? Will they be seen as equals to everybody in the world and not just as a spare part machine that will be killed if those born of natural birth need a new organ? Possible outcomes of cloning. Where cloning is going will be a huge advance in decreasing mortality, mainly for the sick needing new organs and with help saving endangered animals. It would also help in preventing infertility in couples wanting to conceive a child. The benefits of cloning outweigh the negative effects in the world.